Welcome to my room. When you first walk in, you'll see the bed and you'll see a window. And here on this side, we have a long kind of like shaggy faux fur rug. And it's like a white cream color. And I like how it just drapes along the side. It just adds some texture to the room because I like to mix textures to get like a cozy cabin-like shabby chic vibe. And right over here we have this small side table. I got this from Pier One. It's like an antique wood that's white with a little bit of like brown, and it has a mirror on the doors, so it looks really classy and chic. And inside of it I keep my books. These are some books I currently have. And I believe I picked this up from Home Goods. And then here I just took a little jar and I added some plants in it and a little flower just so it looks very clean and green. And I always have a candle burning right here. I usually like it to be white just so it goes better with the room. And this plant here, I picked it up from Target. It has a cement base and then there's green, lots and lots of green. Over on this side of the room is a little hamper, and I picked this up from Urban Outfitters. I like it because it has like a shag look to it. It holds all of the dirty clothes, but it also looks like a decorative piece, so you can just have it sitting around and it doesn't look like an actual hamper. And here on top of it, I have this little hammock I got from Etsy, and it's a plant holder. And I just picked up this plant from Michael's and I threw it in there. I added a couple of little bits of white just to make it pop a little bit more. But I love this piece right here. Now over on this side of the room is my dresser. I get a lot of questions about my dresser. This came from Ashley's Furniture and it's like a wood dresser and it has this kind of like taupe color to it. It looks a little bit gray. Depending on the lighting, sometimes it's more brown, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piece that comes with the mirror on the top and lots of drawers. And on top I just have all of my essentials. I have some decorative pieces and I also have some necessary things. Over here I have this little jewelry holder. I got this from Home Goods and it has a top piece to it where I keep my watches. I keep the watches that are just kind of like my daily watches at the top, and then behind the frame, I have this candle holder. I've never had any actual candles in it, but I just like the way it looks. I feel like the color of it just matches the area and it gives a little bit more depth into the way that this looks aesthetically. And here I just have like my work jewelry, things that I'm gonna be just grabbing and going on a daily basis. I just stick it in this. And this was actually like a little jewelry set and it had glass on top, but it broke, so I took it off. That way it's easier for me to just kind of reach in, and I like the antique look of it. It was very inexpensive. I can't remember where I got it, but it definitely wasn't expensive. And then here I just have a photo in this frame. The frame is from Pier One Imports and it just has that sort of rustic look to it, the antique look, and it has these like little fake gems on it. It's really pretty. And then next to it, I have another mason jar with a couple other plants I just threw in there, some fake plants from Michael's. I have this broken glass jar. I don't know what you would call it, but the glass looks like it's cracked. It's so cute. And the top has this really pretty marble-like finish to it. And this is where I just put my cotton pads when I'm gonna be like taking off makeup or doing anything with skincare. And then I have my makeup remover next to it. And here I have this pretty little angel. Isn't she so darling? So next to the angel, I have some essential skincare and some other beauty items. I have some stuff for my face. I have some oils and things like that for my body. I also have some fragrance, some roller balls, some lip products, some moisturizer, and these are the things that I'm using like almost on a daily basis. Now this little holder right here, I picked this up from Michael's a while ago. It has like a mirrored bottom to it, but because I have so many things on top of it, you really can't even see it, so it doesn't really matter. But it has a rusted kind of antique look to it as well. And here is that same frame again from Pier One. Behind the frame, I have this little bucket. I picked this up from Home Goods, and this is just for trash. It's my mini trash can. So I told you on this side I have the stuff that I use to just wipe my makeup off. After I use it, if I have any kind of like trash from a toner or anything like that, I just stick it in this little jar. It just sits right here. It's not very noticeable, and even if it is, it doesn't look bad sitting up here, and then that way I can have my trash concealed and I don't need like a huge trash can sitting out here. And right next to it, I have another jewelry box. Now this one's bigger than the other one, but it's the same kind of concept. It has the glass or the mirrored look to it, and I just hold my necklaces. I don't buy any kind of like fine jewelry. I don't buy anything expensive, but the jewelry I have that's like very thin or small, I just stick it in here. Makes it a lot easier to find. Same thing here. I just have some necklaces that I threw in here, and here at the bottom I have a couple of bracelets. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I think my niece made this one for me, but I just keep them all down here. And over in this corner, I have this big white tree, and I picked this up from Michael's. I love the rustic look of it with the white and like the black chalk scratches, and it has some sort of like fake dirt in here, and it's painted white. Welcome to my closet. So my closet is pretty simple. I just have my bag sitting up at the top. That way I can see everything that I have, and it makes it a lot easier to get ready in the morning. All of my hangers are black. I like that because it makes it just look a lot more uniform. And I actually have my closet color coded. Over here I have my white items, and then I move on to like my denims and blues, and then I move on to my blacks. Over here I just have like a little hanger that hangs belts and scarves, and then again more black, and then I go into like the brighter colors, the greens, the yellows, the oranges, the pinks, and the reds. And on this side I just have work clothes, so this is completely separated, and then I have my robe over here. And at the bottom is where I have all of my shoes. I have a huge space in between the dresser and the door, and I don't have anything to really put right here. I don't want to overcrowd my space, but this would be a really great place for like a really huge mirror. And then right over on this side, I have 2 pillows, and I just keep it here in case I ever want to sit on the floor and look outside at the trees. That's something I really enjoy doing. So I just have the pillows here, and I just kind of prop it up against the bed. And as you can see, I also have a wallflower here from Bath & Body Works, and it just makes the room smell really nice and fresh. So this is it, my loves. Very simple, minimalist, kind of like a cabin, shabby chic look to a small room. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.